Welcome, YouTubers. This is Duke TV, and welcome to the first episode. It should be our worst first episode because we're beginners. I mean, at least I'm a beginner, but
I'm a little bit of a beginner still.
Introduce yourself.
I'm a novice. My name's Albert Lopez, and I'm here to talk about
John Wick, and John Wick 2.
That's right.
All right. So, clearly this movie's been actually out for, I'll say like a month now. So we're kind of late. But that's not what the video's about. I mean, we're going to review the movie. We're going to talk about what we liked, what we disliked, and things like that. But also, there's been, kind of, some of the fans of John Wick, kind of asked, because in The Matrix, Keanu Reeves takes the blue pill or red pill.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So then, Matrix. There we go. Yeah. Boom. There's been a lot of, fans asking Keanu Reeves, what would John Wick take, the blue pill or red pill? And then, he just answered to that, I think it was yesterday, which was the 2nd of March. And then he answered to it, and he was a badass. I'll probably put a clip on it on this video after the editing and stuff, so you guys can watch it. But yeah, dude, that's freaking awesome, man. That's why I like Keanu Reeves. He's just a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, so let's talk about John Wick 1. Let's kind of summarize a little bit. So go ahead, Albert. I need to summarize the whole movie.
The whole movie.
Yeah. We got 2 hours.
Well, okay, I'm just messing. John Wick is about a man who worked in the underground with the, I guess you would say mobsters. In his case, more of the Russian mob. And then it goes about he left his life in the mob world as a hitman to fall in love with a woman. I'm sure if he gets married or not, but she dies from cancer.
Yeah, he gets,
and
some disease,
he's very depressed, ready to end his life. And within a couple of days after her death, she surprises him with the gift of a dog to not give hope up and to move forward. And he finally found something to kind of
and then his fucking dog dies.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're telling the whole story, but someone kills a dog.
Okay, someone kills a dog, and then he goes after the people
because they try to steal his car. And in the process,
killing his dog.
And then he goes on a rampage and takes, kind of gets his revenge for that whole situation. Right. And that's pretty much the whole movie. Yeah. And then at the end, he gets a new dog. He kills everyone. Exactly.
And then John Wick 2 begins.
Yeah. And there's a lot of symbolism involved. So you kind of see all those things. But
yeah. So, one thing I noticed about John Wick 1, and look, I'll be honest with you guys. It was supposed to be, Albert, my other friend Jesse, the one I argue with a lot, and myself. And he didn't show. Something happened to him. I guess he had a situation going on. So it was gonna be a 3-person podcast, but last minute no show. So Albert, my argument is that John Wick 1 is not way better, but it's a better film than John Wick 2. And Jesse, on the other hand, thinks that otherwise. He thinks that John Wick 2 is way better than the first one. And if he was here, we'll be arguing just by me saying that. But Albert, I never actually got your opinion on John Wick 2 and John Wick 1. So go ahead. Which one do you think is better? Or in other words, what's your opinion in first let's what would you give John Wick 1? Scale 1 to 10.
I would probably give it a 9.
A 9?
9, maybe an 8.5.
8.5. Not 8.5. So 8.5 or 9. You gotta put one.
Well, I don't know, because when you first see it, you're just like, oh, that was a badass movie. Right. But then after seeing it over and over and over again, you kind of get bored of it. Right. So
and you find out the mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe if you would have asked this question when I first saw it, then I'd probably say, dude, this is a 10 or this is a 9.
Right.
So I rarely give 10s, but I would say more of a 9. But if you're asking me now, I would say more of an 8.5.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man.
Because I've seen it so many times.
Right. And John Wick 2.
And John Wick 2 came out, so I considered that more like a 9, maybe another 8.5.
Okay, so
because the reason is that because with John Wick 1 you don't have the same content as you do in John Wick 2, but yet John Wick 2 had a lot of action, a lot of.
Okay,
you know,
I get that. And, I'm not saying John Wick 2 is a bad movie. I freaking love John Wick 2.
Yeah.
And I love John Wick 1, but I think as a film, the first film has a simple, and we had another podcast before this about the same thing. We actually had like a small 60-second round game between me and Jesse, but something happened with that podcast, and we're doing this again. But in that podcast, I explained that the first one has a way more simple and basic plot. Guy kills this other guy's dog. That guy goes after them. Easy peasy. Shouldn't be that hard. The second one, though, they kind of do that in the beginning where, the guy pretty much blows up his house.
Yeah.
And then he's going after him. But no, then they start getting into these markers and
of course.
The assassination he was forced to do. And, and they're like, wait a minute. So it doesn't have, like, for some reason, the second one, I didn't think it have a lot of emotion when it came to the stakes and, like, what was John Wick really doing? Why was John Wick really doing
What's
this?
his history?
Yeah,
I think that's what number 2 does.
What's his history?
It kind of tells the history of the organization,
right? Where
John Wick's coming from,
mm-hmm.
and I think that's why that's why I stay neutral when it comes to
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I know. But like I said, it's just that the second one, it just kind of like, I don't know, like I get it. Like the guy almost blows up his house, entire house, and he goes after him. I get all that. But then along the way, I kind of lost I kept asking myself, wait, hold on, why is he doing this again? Like, in the first one, it was like, oh, okay, like his wife gave him this dog, and like this dog kind of represents his wife again, and then the dog gets killed. So it's like, it gets me mentally, scarred again,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And this one, they blow up his house, and like, the house didn't have any meaning. I mean, what was the house for? I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
Well, what do you mean it has no meaning? I mean, dude, he was with his girlfriend or wife. They lived together. I mean, there's a lot of memories in that house.
Right. I'm not saying it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, the dog was to me.
Well, yeah,
I'm
the
a
dog. I
lover,
think the dog would have more meaning. Yeah.
So the second one kind of falls on that, but
yeah.
I just freaking love the second one. How there's like new assassins and things like that, especially that big blob dude, that Asian dude. Remember that him? He's like big fat dude. And he like goes after John Wick, and then John Wick is like, "Oh crap, come on! I just got stabbed right now."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And then this dude, he's just like, "Oh, I'm taking you down," and he just goes after him. I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh crap!" But anyways, that's a great. John Wick 2 is a great movie. But what you like about John Wick 2?
Well, I like the new character, the story behind like the history of the mob. The markers, how they're made, or not how the markers are made, but how the chips that they distribute for certain jobs to be done. It's like a sort of form of payment. I like that idea. I like how the organization, how they kind of like give more meat or like structure to the organization. Mm-hmm. So now you're seeing like, okay, this is how it's played. Mm-hmm. This is how this underground world works. And that's kind of what I liked about it, and it also leaves it open for more possible episodes, or shows, and yeah, I mean I think that's what's going to set the tone. Hopefully, giving Keanu Reeves like a comeback to his career,
Right. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree with you. And you know what? I don't want to argue too much about what movie is better. What I want to talk about is like theories on like what might happen next. So Albert, what do you think might happen next? I
think if you've watched part 2 already, then I think you kind of get an idea of.
I mean, if they're watching this, I'm pretty sure they've already saw it.
Okay,
and if they didn't, then
if they didn't, sorry, spoilers.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. Yes.
Look at me. Look at me.
So stop this video. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you want to go watch it.
Go watch it.
But I think what's going to happen is that
the Duke is telling you to go watch it.
That they're obviously he lost his support after he finished, or actually he killed the person while they were in the Continental.
Yeah.
And that's totally against the rules. So he lost all his support, and I feel like he was given a marker as, I guess, obviously he's gonna need some help.
Right. He was giving him a marker at the end. The thing that pretty much forced him to do the assassination in the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the way it works is like someone does a favor for you, or like you ask a favor you ask someone to do something for you, and then I guess you put blood, or like you pretty much.
It's like a contract.
Right.
It's like a blood pack, like a pack, but you're solidifying it with your blood.
Exactly.
Meaning like this is,
and you have to.
You have to do it. Otherwise, anyone can kill you.
Exactly.
Or they can kill you.
Yeah. So when a marker is put into place, you have to do whatever you whatever they ordered you to do or ask you to do. You have to, because that's part of the rules of this organization, or at least on when it comes to the marker. Yeah. So go ahead, man.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's. And that's the thing that
you think the marker is gonna have a way?
Oh, definitely, it's gonna play a role. Okay. But the thing is like they leave it open for possibility of maybe not continuing with John Wick, based on their profit margin. Like if they made enough to make a third one, maybe if they have enough interest to continue with the story,
right?
Or they leave it open to the possibility of, like, obviously, I have a feeling. What's his name? That actor, the one that oversees everything that's going around.
Oh, wait, which one? The from the Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot his name. Wait, hold on. Something Fisher or something like that.
Is it Fisher? Fishborn?
I forgot his name, dude.
Damn.
You know what?
Gotta research it.
We got editing right here.
You can always break it, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go on a break.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is all raw footage, bro.
Raw.
WWE raw. All right, so let me see. What's it called? So what's up?
Fishborn. Some.
Man.
Mel Fishborn. No.
Hold on. Anyway, so
yeah, I think he's definitely gonna play a big role in the next movie. I think he's gonna offer the marker to him. He's going to offer his support because he is a smaller organization, and I think it's going to proceed from there. And who knows what the writers have planned.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne. I was close.
Where are you now?
Okay. What do you think?
All right, so what I think is what I think. Because I was watching some YouTube videos, and what the hell are you doing?
AAA, dude.
Are you doing AAA?
I need to check the time.
All right, no problem. So while you're listening, and looking at AAA, I think. Well, you know what? Forget Albert. I'll talk to you. The audience.
Zoom in.
Too
bad we don't have a camera operator.
All right. So what I think, and I think the marker's gonna play a big role, but I think there's new assassins coming in. There's new more.
Oh, definitely.
Like, cause I really like the girl from the second one. The girl with the short hair, and she did sign language.
But I mean, I think they ended it really well with that one because
did they now?
She was kind of weak, dude. They had to whip her ass.
Oh, okay, yeah. They whipped her ass. No, they whipped her ass. Like, no doubt about that. But
she wasn't that of a badass, though. I mean, yeah, she was cool.
She looked cool.
But, dude, if you've seen that movie, what is it? Kingsman?
Yeah.
That girl would whoop ass. Well, you want to see that one? You want to see a girl that can fight with blades in her foot?
The one with the legs.
Because she used prosthetic legs?
The one with the legs.
I would have her on the next John Wick movie, dude.
Yeah, I'll be awesome.
Or anybody who's acrobatic and can, But she was cool. She was a cool,
she looked cool, but then when she came to John Wick, like John Wick was like
it whooped her.
Yeah, dude. Like
she was Wick-a-Fied.
She was Wick-a-Fied. No, but yeah, I mean, she was like, she got her ass wrecked, dude. Because that's what I didn't like, because they hyped her up so much throughout the movie, and then when they're in the mirror room, and then the guy's trying to run away like a little bitch, like the girl, she's like, okay, stay back, I'll go after John Wick. I'm like, oh, dude, like maybe she's the one that is gonna kick John Wick's ass, even though we just had like another assassin almost kill him. I was like, okay, I guess she's like the boss, right? No, she gets her ass.
But that's good though because it's realistic. Come on,
is it now?
I would say, in a sense,
is it now? I don't know if there's, dude. Seriously, man, like how many assassins are in New York?
Yeah,
That was like almost everyone in the whole
Well, the
movie.
the other assassin in John Wick 1, she was pretty tough. I liked her better than the second one.
Yeah?
I think that the first assassin woman was much more tougher than this one. I think she played that role really bad, like good.
Yeah?
I think she looked too much like a little kid, the other one.
She looked like a badass,
Like a little boy. The other one was a badass.
Well, she's supposed to... come on, dude. She has like...
Yeah, but she looked like a little boy that's going to get her ass whooped. Like too scrawny. The other one was more like she was tall. She was like kind of like she was a bee. And she would like whoop your ass because she didn't care. I think that's the image that I was looking for. That one didn't care either. But it was more like you prissy little girl. Psh,
bah,
slap
like
her.
this.
Backhand.
I mean, like,
I don't know. What do you think?
So, New Assassins. That's my
New
thing
Assassins.
for the third one. John Wick 3. And what do you think the third one's going to be called? Do you think it's just going to be John Wick Chapter 3? Like they did with Chapter 2?
Is it Chapter 2?
Yeah, they said...
I would hope they'd be more creative.
Nah,
but
they're going to be like Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Yeah. Man,
it's John Wick. Just keep it. Just keep it John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the marker's gonna play an important role. I think the pigeon dude, Lawrence Fishburne,
yeah,
is gonna
Fishburne,
burn, whatever. He's gonna play an important role again.
Yeah.
And if they get Samuel L. Jackson in there, dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think they're gonna play an important role. To tell you the truth, I think for the last one, I'm pretty sure Wick has to die. Like, I think
Wick never dies. I want him to be one of those legends that maybe disappear, die, like retires.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like officially retires now?
Yeah, I don't want him.
Because he's been wanting to retire.
You just
after
don't.
The first
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like he's finally going to retire. I think that's the way it's going to end.
He wants to.
Maybe pass it on, just like the new movie that's coming out with Logan. You know what I mean? Pass it on.
Pass it on to
somebody else.
Hey, did you see the movie?
No, but I'm hoping to watch it either probably today or tomorrow.
I'll probably watch it after this podcast.
Yeah.
Even though it's not in the Whittier Village.
It's not?
Nah.
Oh, that's whack.
I was like, what? Like, they always have, like, the good stuff. Like, they had John Wick 2 in there.
Yeah.
And then I go past this today.
No, they didn't. I had to go to the AMC theater.
I went to go see John Wick 2 in there.
I can't remember.
And then what are they calling you? They calling AAA now?
AAA is trying to call me.
Yeah, they're like, hey, bitch, come pick up your truck.
I need to pay for the insurance. I mean, not the insurance, the membership card.
Thing. This is not sponsored by AAA, so...
No, it's not.
Okay, we're not... we're not, like, trying to get into your mind and be like, you know what, that guy has...
Yeah, why do they keep talking about AAA?
Yeah. Anyways, dude, yeah, so...
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, you should.
I should
apologize.
Yeah, it's just one of those moments.
This is the Duke Castle.
The Duke.
And we're in the Duke Dungeon right now because...
Because you're with the dragon and the Duke.
Yeah, this is a dragon.
Little dragon.
The dragon. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what it goes with John Wick.
Yeah, we'll see. But go watch it, though. You got to go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely. Maybe give us your response.
Yeah. I mean... When it comes to John Wick, I really don't have, like, theories right now. I mean, the only theory I got is, like, John Wick is going to die.
Yeah.
I don't know how yet. Maybe his wife is still alive.
No, she's dead.
No, dude.
She died from cancer.
Well, I think cancer or some disease or maybe cancer. I think you're right. But
it was
cancer,
wasn't it? So they didn't actually really mention it.
I don't know, dude. Like, to me, like, if I think this certain way, the pieces kind of, like, get together and like maybe like she was an assassin or something, or maybe she was part of the organization and like they faked her death so she can do something else, or maybe they try to like kill John Wick.
You mean maybe they tried to fake her death so they can bring him back into the...
Or maybe in that failed.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I was thinking...
Maybe they killed... Maybe somebody like in the future poisoned her. They didn't know... Oh, man, there's so many possibilities.
Okay, this is my thing, okay? I think it's going to happen like this. I think this was supposed to... I think she was supposed to kill John Wick, right? Like, but then I guess they got really...
Ooh, that's another option,
right?
Yeah.
They got really romantic. They fell in love.
Yeah.
And then I think at the end they probably tried to like kill her, or like poison her, or be like, you know what? Let's make John Wick suffer. So and then also you, because you betrayed us, because we ordered you to go kill John Wick and you didn't.
Yeah.
So that's it. You know what? That might be a thing.
It might be.
It'll be a twist, dude. It'll be like, I am your father.
Yeah. Do you know if by any chance this was written from a book? It's like they have a book on John Wick.
Nah, dude. This is all creative minds.
It's a creative mind.
Yeah, dude. The guy. I mean, the directors.
He just created this. They had writers
just the director,
create the story.
but like the writers and things like that. It was, I think Keanu Reeves also put some stuff into it.
Oh, okay.
I think he's like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do that. So yeah, dude. Like, anyways, yeah. That's. I think that will be. We'll end it by right now. Okay. We don't have too much to talk about with John Wick because it's been almost a month now.
Yeah.
We're kind of late on it.
Yeah.
But we will talk about Star Wars sometime.
Oh.
And I'll give you my explanations and theories. So
you want to tune into that because this guy can predict movies when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah, I predicted Rogue One. I know that's the one you're really fond of.
Yeah.
And, there's other
supposedly
movies.
Paris.
What's up?
Didn't like it.
I'm gonna talk about this.
You need to talk to Paris. Bring Paris in.
I'll bring him.
He said it was just so like fake. It was, and I'm like, are you saying that your previous movies, like the ones that Jabba Binks was in, like was better? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, now I wasn't sure if he was being sarcastic because he kind of plays like that. But you definitely want to bring.
First of all, let me tell you about Paris. I told him I was gonna get the Razer Blade, which is a gaming laptop, and he's like, dude, you're wasting your money, dude. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I showed him the Razer Blade. And he's like, dude, I want this now. I'm like, who's wasting the money now, dude? Who's wasting the money now?
Yeah, but Paris, you better watch this. But you got to get him in here, dude, because I would love to argue with him about
Paris?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? All right, cool, guys. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This was Duke TV. And also, this was the Series and Chill podcast. You just listened to Albert. Albert, just give us your name. And just tell the audience who you are and what's up.
My name is Albert Lopez.
And you are?
And I am Albert Lopez.
And what else?
What else do you want? This is not college one, right?
This is the dungeon.
We're in the dungeon. I'm also the little dragon. Oh, okay. I could have done that better. But this is just the first, okay? We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to edit it out. I'll just make it 22 minutes. If you like listening to podcasts for 22 minutes, hey, man. Thanks for watching. This is our first video. If you did not like it, I'm sorry, but if you did like it, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, send some comments too. Right?
Comments, tell us how ugly we look, how pretty we look, how awesome we look. Tell us how we can improve. Most of the thing, I'm pretty sure most of the people are going to complain that maybe the video quality isn't as good.
Yeah,
and maybe the audio isn't as good either. But as you can see, we got a mixer right here. But I know the video quality might be bad, but we'll improve over the years, over the months, years, whatever, how long it could take us. Maybe they'll transform into something else. No, I'll stick at Duke TV because it's Duke TV.
The Duke.
So thanks, guys, for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.